Hey
there, folks. Tommy. G'day,
How are you,
everyone.
mate?
Welcome along to another week of Wolfe Pack. Great to be here with you all again. Tom, how are you, mate?
Mate, I'm
Got your
great.
best flanny on, I see.
I do. You know what? I've been wearing t-shirts. I thought, you know what? I've been on the farm this week. You can see I'm actually a bit bloody windburnt today. I've been out there doing a bit, but
Mate,
I
you look
thought,
like
you
you've
know
been
what?
working hard. It's
I'm gonna run
authentic. It's
It's
real.
authentic. It's real. It's country music, man. It's country music.
No, it's good.
How's your week, mate? You have a good one?
Mate, really good. Yeah, no, just chipping away. Actually, had a bit of a interesting one today. Had a bit of a CrossFit workout this morning, and I usually steal some of my mate Langer's pre-workout. He had a
Sure.
different one today, and we had that. I just haven't
Pre-workout.
felt right all day. I've sort of I don't know what was in that one, but it was just it's made me weird. I'm charging right now, so
Well, that's
yeah, I don't
That's
know what's
interesting.
going on.
That's interesting.
It's very interesting.
That's
So
interesting. Well,
I looked it up, tried to find what was in it, and I see it's banned now. So
Oh, good,
yeah, no,
good.
pretty interesting. So
it's good that's in
that's
your
about
body.
me, mate.
Yeah,
That's
it's
about me.
good.
We've got a gig tomorrow.
We
Again?
do have a gig tomorrow,
Amazing.
which is so nice. I was getting some stuff ready before this. I've got my bass ready. I was like, God, this is nice to be getting ready for an actual show again. So Launceston tomorrow night, 7:30 show sold out. A few tickets to the 5 p.m. We'll talk about that later, though. Damien Leith's coming up very shortly.
He is.
As
He's
always,
great.
please welcome. Big cheers. Nick, I don't know if you're having a beer, but cheers to you. Cheers to everybody
Mate,
out there.
Look at that. That's north and south.
Oh, look at that. That's a screenshot. So cheers, everybody. As always, hit the share button. Tag your friends. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Tag some Damien Leith fans. And
Yes.
it's Friday. It's Wolfe Pack. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. Well,
Now,
look, you've
I
been at
started-
it again. We've been at it again on the TikTok. You've jumped on this current trend. You know, you may have seen the Fleetwood Mac guy skating down the highway drinking a cranberry. Tom's done his own take. Let's have a bit of a geese.
You want your freedom, well, whoever to keep you down. It's only right that you should.
Wow.
Same flatty. It's the same
That's-
flatty.
You know, amazing. I'm just
Where's the
glad
content?
we've got to the point as at the human race where, you know, that's what people enjoy, you know, so...
Well, could be a lot worse.
Quality.
Could be a lot worse. Yeah, no,
The
that
good
was
thing
cool.
is, though, it has brought to light a very, very, very cool song by a very cool
is.
band in
It
Fleetwood
is.
Mac. So, yeah.
You're starting it. You're taking it there, I'm
Well, I
assuming.
thought in the spirit of you doing that beautiful cinematography piece that
what I do.
I would do the song of it. So let's have a go
Have
at
fun.
that. Now here you go again. You say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to bring it down? It's only right that you should play it the way you feel it. But listen carefully to the sound of loneliness, like a heartbeat and drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what you have and what you lost. Well, thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. When they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you know. Well, you will know. here I go again, see the crystal vision. I keep my visions to myself. It's only me who wants to wrap your dreams around me. What have you any dreams you'd like to say? Loneliness like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness I'm remembering what you had and what you lost. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Bass only love you when they're playing. They say women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you know. You will know. You know. You will know. Oh,
Yeah,
thank you so much.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's hard. It's I always find those little falsetto flips pretty damn impossible to do. But I think our guest tonight is a falsetto master.
It's a falsetto
I'd like
master.
him to see if he could just give me a few tips on how to get into that falsetto voice a bit better than I just did then. So.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Look, we've been we've watched this guy's music a lot. I know we've got albums at home. I remember the Australian Idol days was big in our house. Lots of gathering around the TV, friends, family. Brody would come up.
He was from the time when Idol was huge. Life, wasn't it? It was massive,
life, yeah.
massive. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, look, we're going to talk all about that and more. I know he's got the guitar in hand. Please, Wolfe Pack, please make welcome an absolute gentleman. We can drink like Tasmanians, but I don't know if you can drink like an Irishman. Everybody, please welcome Damien Leith. Yeah.
Hey, great to see
Hey,
you.
mate.
And cheers. I'm
Cheers,
on the
mate.
goat. I'm on the
On the
goat.
goat.
Go to do.
Beautiful.
How are you, mate?
I'm doing great. And I tell you what, there was nothing wrong with that falsetto. That sounded awesome. I was singing along here in the background.
Oh, very good, mate. Too kind.
great.
Too kind.
That was great. I love it. Love it.
Well, look, mate, thanks for doing this. I don't think I know we've been to the Golden Guitars together, but I don't think we've actually all officially met before. So thank you for jumping on and having a chat and spending your Friday nights with us, mate.
Oh, my absolute pleasure. I tell you what, there's nothing like, getting the jam, play a couple of songs, have a beer. It doesn't get better than this, I reckon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, mate.
So have you been gigging at all with COVID and everything? I know you're in New South Wales. So have you been able to work and gig over the last few months, or what's sort of been going on with you?
No, same thing as yourselves, I'm sure. Although, actually, it sounds like you guys are getting a couple of gigs. But, yeah, I cancelled 40 shows.
It's certainly been a year, hasn't it?
That took
Ouch.
a bit of that was ouch. And actually, I've been rescheduling them and then cancelling them again. So it's, come on, it's been tough on everyone, hasn't it? It's just been one of those
Absolute
things.
battle, mate. Yeah. No. I feel like we see when things were normal, we'd always sort of see your posters in the venues we were sort of doing, and we're chasing each other around a bit. And
Damien Leith's here next week. Oh, right.
Yeah, we've been doing the same circuit for years. It's always a thing that you've been there first, or I'm coming one way or the other. We've been doing the same circuit for ages, but this year it's been a tough one. I mean, but what about yourselves? So have you guys been stuck at home for the last while, just gigging locally?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Pretty much. Like we did our first. Yeah, we did our first local gig 2 weeks ago, Nick.
So we've down in Tassie. The situation is basically there's no active cases down here, which is great. Pretty much on the street, it's pretty well life as normal. Like there's more bottles of hand sanitizer and people stand a bit further away, but it's pretty well normal, And Yeah, we're starting to see things ease a little bit. We'd personally like to see the entertainment industry get a bit more slack. You can play sports, you can play full contact, Brazilian jiu-jitsu and, all this sort of stuff, but, you can't have a dance floor. So doesn't really make a lot of sense. But, look, hopefully we're coming on the way out. So we'll but for now, we're doing these kind of acoustic shows where people are seated and that's been a nice change and a great way to you sort of ease back in too. So
we can cop all we want here, and this is where we are. We can do whatever we want.
Go for your life.
There's no worries whatsoever. Now I've got. My first gig is actually Tamworth, and it's going to be the first gig since February, and it's near December. So 11 months later.
That'll do it. Yeah, wow. I was going to say, Damien, at the start, like, obviously, now Idol was 2006, is that right? Jeez, I'm not bad, am I? I'm not bad. Now, before that, like, what were you doing before that? Like, I'm assuming you've always been a singer. Were you sort of playing in pubs, or how did it sort of start for you?
Yeah, look, I started off, I was in a family band back in Ireland. So it was my two brothers, my sister, and myself. And we were like the inverse of the Corrs. We were we were gigging all over Ireland. We played everywhere, and we were trying. We were trying our best to crack on through. And in the background, then I ended up doing chemistry. So I was a chemist for 10 years while I was still off gigging. As much as I possibly could. All I ever wanted to be was a musician. That's all I ever wanted to be. And but the chemistry kind of helped me out, and then along came Idol, about 15 years after I first started playing music, and it caught me by surprise. And the last thing I thought I was going to do that year, really was.
Wow. Yeah. Well, we kind of got our break from Australia's Got Talent, and look, honestly, we were kind of reluctant to even go on the show. We were like, we don't want to go down that path, but I'm so thankful we did. Like, it literally changed our life. Wouldn't be talking to you here today without it. But what was it like for you? Were you just like all guns blazing, or you were like, hey, let's give this a go? And
no, I was exactly the same as you guys. I was 30. I was in Bondi at the time with some friends, and we happened to be chatting about the auditions were happening that day, and we were chatting away, and they said, "Oh, would you not do it?" And I was, no, I think I'm too old. And they convinced me. My mate said, "I'll put on my lucky leather jacket. Go wear the lucky leather jacket." It was literally, it was off the cuff. It was one of those sort of things. I would love to have done it, but I thought it was too old. And only for these guys, I don't think I would have done it.
What a life-changing thing. That's great. Yeah.
And the whole laugh as well, they told me what to sing as well for my audition. They said, "Oh, we love when you do Damien Rice's The Blower's Daughter." And I said, "All right, I'll do that for my audition." So a pretty random song as well. I think at the time, not many people knew the song. So but I figured, all right, these guys believe in it. I'll go check it out and see how it goes.
How cool. Wow. So, mate, you mentioned you had a family band. And obviously the Corrs, they're like the definition of family band. Is that like something like that happens a lot in Ireland? Like, is that?
It is a big deal. In Ireland, families do play a lot together. It really is. You hear all these things about Ireland. They all say, "Oh, everybody plays," but it is. It's really common.
That's bloody awesome.
Families. Yeah, no, like a session in Ireland, they'll get out the beers, and geez, you'll come across some amazing talent, because everybody gives it a go. And sometimes there's people who they don't know they're that good, but they just do because they love it. They just get up and they sing, and you'll hear these voices, or you'll see someone playing an instrument, and you'll go, "Oh my God, you have no idea how good you are! You're incredible." Yeah. But
I reckon that's bloody cool, because sometimes it's easy to sort of forget. We do this because music is really fun. It sounds ridiculous.
Yeah.
But like with everything that goes on,
Yeah.
I'm sure you experience this too, but with everything that goes on and it's your living, you sometimes like I'm definitely guilty of forgetting that. Hey, once I just started because I liked music.
I like doing
it made me
this,
feel
yeah.
amazing, and so yeah. But it's so cool that happens a lot. I wish it was like an Australian thing that families just got together and jammed in pubs and stuff. That'd be great.
Well, but it's funny actually when you say. I mean, with COVID, I really realized because I was exactly like what you were saying there. It's so focused on the business, and you get a little bit lost along the way where you kind of forget why you're actually doing it because you're looking at the numbers and how many people are turning up and
to survive.
Will you break even? You're like, tonight I'm playing for free, or whatever it might be, and then with COVID. And you're suddenly not able to do gigs, you go, oh, Jesus, something missing in my life and something I really like. And it's been a big reminder.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Damien, just really quickly, I noticed Travis Collins is joining as viewing and watching with us tonight. And you and Trav, of course, wrote Call Me Crazy together, which has been probably one of Travis's biggest songs. And it's an incredible song. And I think that won Golden Guitar for Song of the Year. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah. Oh, look, Trav's amazing. I gotta say, really and truly, when we sat down to write that song, I remember we sat in a room with no chairs. I think we went to the ABC and they said, "Oh yeah, come into this room." We came into this room. There was nothing there, so we had a laptop. And we kind of stumbled around, and the song happened really, really fast. We both kind of had a direction with it, and. But he's amazing. When I heard his voice, it was just, and the same. We've written since then as well, and he's a very talented fellow, really truly is. So it was a real honor, and I was so proud that the song took out the prize that year. It really was a great moment.
Well, maybe next time we write, Tom, we'll have to try no chairs. If that's the sort of results you get without chairs, I think that's a good way to start.
It's a great way to start. Hey, Damien, you got the guitar on, mate. I would love to hear you sing because you are incredible, and I'm going to give you free rein. What do you? I know you got a new single. Do you want to do that one now, or do you want to do something?
Whatever you want.
You do whatever you want to do.
You know what? Can I do a totally random song? Because I did it earlier on today.
Of course you can.
I do radio at the moment, and they get me to do this rooftop session each week, which is great. But it puts me under the pump to try and remember the lyrics of a song. Yeah. So since I went to all the trouble to remember this song, and I'm going to real cheat now. I'm going to pull up the lyrics just in case. Just in case at the last minute something goes wrong. But anyway, look. You'll know it. It goes like this.
Okay.
Talking away. I don't know what I'm to say. I'll say it anyway. Today's another day, and I'll find you shying away. I'll be coming for your lover, okay. On me, take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. So needless to say, I'm on the red. But I'll be stumbling away, slowly learning life is okay. Say it with me. It's no better to be safe than sorry, and take on me. Take me on. I'll be in a day or two. The things that you say, easy to laugh or play all my worries away. all I've got to remember, shying away. I'll be coming for you anyway. And on me, take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. And I'll be gone in a day or two.
Oh my god! Wow! Wow!
Dude.
I'm gonna quit now. I think that is unbelievable, man.
I can't go on.
Oh.
No, thank God
Far
I had
out, mate.
lyrics up
Jeez.
there. I had to take a couple of glances, you know.
Oh mate, that's
mate.
unbelievable.
I'll tell you what, the time off hasn't hurt you. Far out like that. I mean, people don't realise how hard it is just to sit and look at a computer and and play like something that actually feels, like that. So, wow, mate, that was awesome. That was incredible.
Oh, well, yeah, like I say, right back to you, Fleetwood Mac. I love it. Jeez, that's what it's all about. Bit of a gem.
So tell us about the radio gig. So you're saying you're on radio now, and what is this for? A rooftop session? So what, you're doing like one of these a month or something, or?
I do it every week. I do it every Friday. So I do the breakfast radio show at Wave FM in Wollongong. So I was doing radio up in Musselbrook for the last 2 years, the breakfast show, and we've just moved. We made the big move, took the family, the kids, the whole lot, and there was tears. Everybody was crying. We loved it. We loved it up there in Scone. The country life up there, absolutely gorgeous. But we're enjoying it here as well. We've got the coast. We're really starting to settle in. But I do this radio show every morning, and as a weekly thing, we're just starting to introduce songs each Friday, and
great.
slowly encouraging other people to get involved as well. So you know what to do next time you guys are in Wollongong.
Yeah, I was going to say, well,
we
that's
do
what
get to
we'll be doing.
Wollongong a little bit, so next time that'd be great.
Next time we got a Friday session. That's going to be calling out to you.
Absolutely.
Wow, I'm still blown away. Like, I was sitting here and I was thinking, is he going to do the high note? And then you went really high. I was like, oh my god, that's amazing.
But what I love is when he did it, it was just, if I was going to do that or you were going to do that, Tom, we'd be like, you'd see the stress start to form on our faces, and then as it'd be approaching, and then it'd just be like the strain. But it was just that was pro. That was next level, wasn't it? That was just, wow.
You're very good. When I did it this morning on the breakfast show, I'd been up since 4. I got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning for the show, and by the time you come around, we all know what singing in the morning's like. It's
and radio, you just talking is like, as you know, like the worst for your voice than singing. Like any sort of, whenever I lose my voice, it's from. Yeah, talking loudly after the gig. It's not really from singing.
Yeah. I'm the same. Yeah, absolutely. But hey, got through it anyway. That's the main thing.
Oh, it's amazing. Mate, you've done lots of things. Like I know you've done a Roy Orbison. You've done a Roy Orbison show.
I love Roy Orbison. Yeah, big fan.
We talked briefly before we come on air tonight. You've got a great song, 22 Steps. One of your songs you have recorded, and I absolutely love. I now think next for you, correct me if I'm wrong, you and your wife have been writing a movie?
Yeah, that's right. We
Wow.
So when we were living up in Scone, up there, they were in level 6 water restrictions up in the surrounding areas, all the towns up there. The drought hit them really badly, and that's when we arrived, and we just got chatting to all the locals. We got involved with the different towns, and really felt for everybody. So we'd been chatting, Eileen and I had been chatting about writing a movie or writing something, and we thought, all right, well let's set it here in this area, and so we got a couple of bottles of wine, we we sat down one night and got totally inspired, and we start writing it. And then over the course of the next couple of months, or whatever, we finished it. But yeah, we filmed it about a year ago, and now it's in the editing phase and all the rest. But yeah, very exciting, crazy. I gotta say, a crazy thing to do. It was a much bigger undertaking than we thought it possibly could be.
Yeah.
But I loved every bit of it.
Yeah.
So now, is the movie's being made? Is that right?
So it's done, yeah. So we've done all the filming. We had some extra things that we had to do, but when COVID came along, we couldn't do it. So we were kind of working around it. But the good thing about this for me is it involves music the whole way through it. It's about
Cool.
it's about an Irish guy who arrives in a country town, and he happens to be a musician, and yeah, you know, it kind of goes from there, you know. So
Write what you know. Write what you know. Hey.
That's it. So yeah, and it goes from there. So
Wow. Now, if we're
We've got a
gonna
little bit of a
preview, yeah.
snippet of it.
Oh, you got
Let's
preview.
have a look.
okay.
What if I told you? Are you getting home?
Oh, I'm fine. I think I might just walk.
On your own? What brought you back?
Stuff.
Can't go just drink in peace.
You've officially met my sister Betty. And you've got to stop saying sorry. It's starting to mean nothing.
Great. My brother's coming out. What the hell did you buy of me?
Well, you sent that postcard to Mommy. What's the matter with it?
Rise off your skirt, no, they never know. I'll leave you never, darling, sha-la-la. I'll always sing this song with you.
Well, lovely to have you on board, Danny O'Shea.
Behave yourself, all right?
Tragic story, Danny. It's...
Ruby, you all right?
That's something I do, lad, not you.
Go on, you and your brother, go back to Ireland.
I'm hard to read. You give me that look. Well, I didn't want anyone to know. I'm just
Lying.
thinking.
This whole time.
Wish I could throw you a line. You've won, all right?
Ruby's gone.
Make you a promise, but stick with me. Feel your heart darling. Stick with me. I'll be coming around again. Take my hand. This won't last forever. Stick with me. 'Cause your hold gives me strength. I'm always in trouble, but you understand. But I worry for you.
Thanks so much, Danny.
You know what? I reckon we got some more rain on the way.
Seriously?
Well, if we're seriously lucky.
Come on, you two.
I'm not ready to let you go.
Wow. Well,
Oh, wow.
I'm watching it. I'm watching it. Sign me up.
Have you done acting like much other acting, or is this like your yeah?
I used to love acting. I always loved it as a kid. And I've done bits and pieces over the years, but nothing like this. This was a whole other challenge, and the actors who were involved, they're all amazing. You know, they're what a great bunch. So I mean, what you're looking at there, that's as raw as it's going to get. That's kind of pre-edit, but but it gives you a little taste of. You can see there's a bit of romance, there's a bit of drama, there's a bit of horse riding as well.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. How cool. You are just such an impressive human being, aren't you?
He is.
Oh my God, you're so talented. I'm just like, God.
I know. It's just you know. There was actually, I gotta say, with that whole project, there was such a bunch of people involved in it. Really, and community, you know, communities come together. They're amazing. What they can do. Like for us to make that actually happen, the amount of people who just gave up their time, got involved, locals and people who just very talented came out and just said, "Oh yeah, we'd love to get involved." So it's amazing. I mean, full credit to everyone. We were only a very small part of that whole thing. There's a whole gang of great talented people involved. So very lucky.
You haven't. What I also noticed about you is like You haven't aged.
Well, that's a lie. I can tell you what. I've got this light shining here, and what it does is it softens my brows. So every line you can't see it on the camera.
I'm not actually joking. I'm not joking. I was like, watching that TV. I was like, he looks the same as he did on Idol. Like, I don't look, mate. I don't look the same as I did last week. You know, Christ. You know.
I tell you, that light's amazing. I'm looking at it here. I said, "Gee, I need to pull that light around with me everywhere I go."
Now, mate, there's a single you've released from this upcoming movie. Am I correct?
Yeah. So we're slowly kind of teasing that song. So we've got a song called "Sha La La," and it's a little bit different to what I would normally do. It's kind of poppy. But
Sure.
and the rest of the movie is actually it's got a real folk, very acoustic sort of vibe. But this particular song, it's kind of a romantic sort of song. You know, it's one of those ones.
Can we pester you to give us a bit of a acoustic version tonight?
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Would that be pushing the friendship?
No. I warn you in advance. This damn song, you know, it's one of those ones. If you take your eye off the fretboard, you screw it up.
Good luck, mate.
I'll give you a forewarning. All right, here we go.
We're with you.
All right, here we go. Ooh, hey, wait a minute. Let's get that microphone back up there. All right, here we go. Oh, gee. So it's saving me. It's rescuing me before. All right, there it is. All right, here we go. Let's go. There's no mistaking. Sorry.
Hey, Damien, this is Wolfe Pack. This is live, mate.
This is real. This is real.
This is real live. This is live. This is gigs. All right. When you ready, man?
All right. Here we go again. All right. There's no mistaking. Things been changing, and I've been fighting it for way too long, trying to cling to something already gone. When I hear that same old song, I still turn it up whenever it comes on. It feels wrong, the words have changed, but the harmony is gone. It's been so long since it sounded like it used to do when I sang those words with you. Singing sha-la-la, I love you forever, darling, sha-la-la. I'll leave you never, darling, sha-la-la. I'll always sing this song with you. Being lonesome ain't good for no one. I need to find a place where I belong, where my heart can find the strength to move along. But when I hear that same old song, I still turn it up whenever it comes on. It feels wrong, the words have changed, but the harmony's gone. It's been so long, it sounded like it used to do when I sang those words with you. Singing sha-la-la, I love you forever, darling, sha-la-la. I'll leave you never, darling, sha-la-la. I'll always sing this song with you. Forever, I'll leave you never. Forever, I'll leave you never. Sha-la-la, I love you forever, darling, sha-la-la. I'll leave you never, darling, sha-la-la. I'll always sing this song with you. With you.
Hey!
That's a great song.
Good job.
That's a great song.
That would be a tricky riff to play and sing.
That's a pain in the ass. You play, especially when you're standing up, even worse. You know.
Everything's twice as hard standing up, man.
Yeah.
Hey, we had a question. So when's the movie sort of being released? And the single's out, is that correct? Single's now out now?
The single's out, so the single it's on YouTube and all those other places, and but the movie we're hoping for mid next year. That's our plan anyway.
Okay.
All going well, all going well.
Ah,
Fantastic. Yeah.
cool. Was that film? Filmed in Scone?
Well, no, it was filmed in a little town called Murrundi. So Murrundi is this gorgeous village, just a little bit further beyond Scone. So on your way to Tamworth, and we loved it. It was just a lovely town. It's really local. We took over one of the pubs there, and all the horse riding we did out there as well. I'd never been on a horse before in my life. So,
any incidents?
Yes, there was. Yeah, my horse hated me. It just absolutely, and it hated the horse that was in front as well. It had a real issue with the other horse being in front. So I was meant to be always back, and the lady was meant to be leading the way, and because she knew how to ride a horse, and my horse was having none of it. So this footage on a drone coming in, and you can see my horse is like bucking and about to kick me off. So
it's frightening, isn't it? Like, I mean,
really?
with Tom and I have never been horsemen.
No.
Dad wasn't a big fan of the old.
Dad was not
horses.
into horses on the farm.
Where we live down there, there's a lot, like it's a big horse area, but our place was a no horse zone. And then met my wife Tani, who's her life is horses, and
right, okay, yeah.
So I'll tell the story. So we ended up with this horse down there called Chonky, and he had one eye, and he was an ex-pacer, only a little horse. And anyway, I'd started to put a toe in the water and ride a bit, and and this one day we're coming into the driveway, and Tony said, "Oh, do you want to have a ride down the driveway?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So on I get, and Tony opens the gate, and Tom's walked out of his house at this point, and he's seen. First he started like, I've only ever gone like a walk, so he starts walking. The gate opens. He goes a little bit, and then I'm just shitting myself, and I'm like, "Chonky, whoa, and then like it was like the Bathsheba charge, like it was just like full gallop. I had no idea how to stop it. I'm like I couldn't hold on to the reins. I'm hanging onto its mane, and then we were coming down towards these sheds, and I'm just like, I'm going to die if we go down there, so I'm just going to jump off here. And luckily I didn't break anything, but I was pretty sore. So that was the end of my horse riding career.
At least you jumped off. That's a scary. I mean, that didn't happen to me. Thankfully, I thought it was going to happen to me, and I was like, "What am I going to? If that happens, what will I do?" But
so frightening.
Scary because they're so big. When you actually sit on them and you're up so high, and you're looking down the ground, and you go, "If I fall down there, I'm gonna really hurt myself."
yeah, absolutely. Mate, I look, that story of Nick's. I'm walking out of the house after having a bit of lunch, and I'm just putting my boots back on to go back out on the farm. And what I saw was kind of like a really fast and bad Indiana Jones kind of just coming down the driveway.
Look, I don't know if it was fast, but like.
No, it was fast.
Man, it felt like I think of it now, and it makes me like nervous. Just when I replay it, like it's just awful. Yeah.
Honestly, I can't imagine what that'd be like, because like I said, the little buck I got, that was scary in itself.
Yeah.
If the horse had to take it off, jeez, I wouldn't have stood a chance. It's scary. So, but they're wonderful. For people who know what they're doing with them, they're fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Damien, look, thank you so much for doing this tonight, mate. I'd really love to jump, even if we jump online, but I'd love to write a song with you. I think maybe we should. Be great. No chair rule. No chairs for anybody.
No chairs in the room. Yeah.
No chairs in the room. But mate, you are such a talented person. I'm blown away. Acting, and you sing, man. You've got such an incredible voice. It's no wonder you've had the career you've had and the success you had, and you came out and won Australian Idol like you did, mate, because you are incredibly talented, mate. And it's been an absolute pleasure.
On top of all that, we'd always thought He'd be a bloody good bloke, I reckon.
He'd be a nice guy.
And you absolutely are. So,
No, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure, really and truly. When you got in touch, I was like, this would be great, So
thank you.
real absolute pleasure. Thanks a million, and great to
mate.
share beer with you. So
Yeah.
We'll
Let's
have to do it in person sometime.
absolutely,
For
absolutely,
For
mate.
sure.
And thank you, and stay safe, and all the best to you and your family. And
likewise.
mate, let's do it. Let's do this again.
All right, take care, guys. Thanks a million.
Take
See you,
mate.
legend.
All the
Thanks,
best.
mate.
Thanks a lot.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
See you, mate. What a gentleman, hey? That was so
Bloody
great.
champion.
What about when he sung? When he sung both of them, but when he sung "Aha" and he did the falsetto, I was just like, okay. So now you're not going to hear something as good. Now it's
What
my
do you got
turn.
for us, mate? What do you got for us?
I did my just had a beer, so
Oh, great.
That's better.
Nice bit of indigestion coming
I just had a
through.
bit. Well, I
Great.
was, as you know, I've been doing a bit lately. I've just been listening to the radio.
Tom's random song segment.
Tom Random Songs, and this one actually didn't come from the radio. This come from not being able to sleep and just scrolling through my Facebook news feed and seeing a version of these guys, the Bee Gees. I'm doing a Bee Gees song. Yes, Bee Gees. These guys singing it together, just the three of them on acoustic guitar, and I thought, man, that is such a great song. They're so talented. I'm going to have a go. There's a light, certain kind of light, never shone on me. I want my life to be, live with you, live with you. There's a way, everybody say, to do each and every little thing. But what good does it bring if I ain't got you? Ain't got you, baby. You don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. In my brain, I see your face again, and I know my frame of mind. You ain't gotta be so blind, and I'm blind, so blind. I'm a man. Can't you see what I am? And I live and breathe for you. But what good does it do if I ain't got you? Ain't got you, baby. You don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. Oh, no, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like. Love somebody, to love somebody where I love you.
Very
Do you want
nice.
the pose at the end or like that?
Was that like a COVID elbow bump?
Well, hey, you want to know what's so great about that? Like the Bee Gees. Obviously that was, I think that was 68, that song. So that's kind of before they went Saturday Night Fever and like all in white going like... But in this acoustic video I found on Facebook, like they're playing along, like Barry's playing in like open tuning, so he's just playing like open chords.
Yeah.
But like the other, I don't know if it's Robin or whoever the other brother is playing guitar, but he's got like leather gloves on.
Oh, wonderful.
Like leather fingerless gloves. He's like hell 80s. And it's like, I was like, that is the best thing.
Maybe I could wear leather fingerless gloves tomorrow at the St. John's
At St.
Church
John's,
in
yeah.
Launceston.
But wouldn't that
nice.
be the most uncomfortable thing to play guitar in?
It wouldn't be. I don't think it'd be ideal, to be honest.
No. All right, what do you got for us?
Well, mate, I'm thinking I'm going to take you out with one. We've got a bit of housekeeping to
what do we got?
do. We've got some things. Got some things in the wings. Next
What are you
week,
thinking? You doing
next
one more?
week? Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Sure.
Next week it's a big week. Next Friday, we have.
Next Friday is a
Next
big,
Friday we have
big
our
day.
new single coming out on Spotify, Apple Music, all your places music is streamed. It's called Anybody Ever. Here's a little image we shared last week of our old Atari. More on that through the week. You know, don't want to give too much away. You know,
No,
but
don't give too much away.
all we will say is we wrapped up the video yesterday, and we're very, very excited about it, aren't we?
Yeah, it's really cool because with No Breaks, we did a lyric video, as a lot of people know, but we didn't do a actual music video as such because of COVID, and literally we were going sort of into lockdown, and we just didn't get anything done. So we've put our heads together, we've created something that is different, but something that's really, really cool. So music video, new song. It's
in
all
the comments.
coming.
In the comments, there's a link you can go and pre-save it and find it and all that sort of stuff. So check that out. That'll be in there.
Yeah.
And we're going to have So next week, Wolfe Pack is going to be the Anybody Ever edition. We're going to be talking to James Slater, who we co-wrote the song with. We're going to be talking to a great guy called Tony, who animated the clip. And who knows who else will show up? But it's going to be all things Anybody Ever. And then after the Wolfe Pack at 8 p.m, we're going to premiere the clip on YouTube. So very exciting. Next Friday, we just can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
We can't wait. We really can't wait. All right. Till It Ends is out as well. If you haven't seen it, Till It Ends is out with Lee Kernigan. Filmed at the Denny Ute Master. I think a competition has gone live tonight. I've just shared it on our Instagram stories.
Something along these lines here.
Yeah, let's have a look. Don't want me to do
I'm
this?
looking at it here, but
Okay, so here we go. I'll show you. Does that look good, guys? Can't see it.
it's on. Can you not see that?
No, it's not on the screen.
Is it?
No.
It's on my
There,
screen.
there. It just came in really quickly. There we go. That's it.
Okay, that's weird.
Record a video.
Anyway.
Record a video of yourself singing the chorus of Till It Ends. Okay, we can all do that. Post to Insta or Facebook. You can do that. Tag Lee Kernigan. You can also tag us, please. Tag us.
Yeah, we want to see it.
Till It Ends. Hashtag Till It Ends contest. Step 3, we're going to pick out the top videos, and you can win prizes. Look, there's a hat. What is it? It's like a radio. UHF. Holy
Nice.
Can we go? I need a UHF for my four-wheel drive. Can we enter this?
No, you cannot. You cannot.
And look at that. There's a t-shirt, a couple of stubbies, hat each. So get on it. Get on the contest.
It's going to be good.
Get on the contest.
Hope you're all enjoying that clip that came out last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. All happening, mate. All happening.
All right. What are you going to take us out with?
Well, mate, look, one last thing. We've got our gig tomorrow in Launceston. The 7:30 p.m. show is sold out. There are still tickets to the 5 p.m. show. So, look, you can get them online. We are going to have door sales, I believe.
Door sales are happening.
You know, probably better to go online, you know. Lock them in, you know, in this COVID time.
Get the dogs. Get the dogs now, mate.
Get the dogs. Yeah,
Get the dogs, you know.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Great.
And look, an image has just popped up in the side here that we can share. The single artwork for the song.
Oh!
The leather and neon. What is happening? What is
I want to talk
happening?
about sex, baby. I want to talk about sex. It's
Amazing.
Oh man, that was sexy,
No.
wasn't it?
Well, it's pretty
Let's
good.
pull it
It's
up.
pretty
Just
good.
one more time. Just pull it up
Alright.
one more. I just want to look one more time.
Look at you.
Oh, look at
Look at that
me.
luscious beard. That's a dark beard.
That looks
thick.
like we're going into Summer Bay for a week.
Oh, wouldn't have said that, but
It's the first thing I
some-
think of. The
yeah.
first thing I think
Nah,
of.
it's good. We're bloody excited about the song, and I'm
Yeah, it's fun.
sure
Really
you
fun.
guys are going to dig it. So can't.
Yeah.
Only one more week to wait for that one, and then
Yeah.
we've got some new music. New music's always fun.
New music,
So,
finally.
So, mate, I'm going to take us out with this one tonight. My mate Nathan is celebrating his bucks tomorrow, and then I'll be venturing out with him after the gig. Now, every week, these guys, they like to rev me up and request this song on here, and I never do it, but I'm going to do it this week for them.
Okay.
So this is to Nathan and the boys. I know you guys love this, and no sad song. I might try and change the words to suit him, but I'll see how I go with that. So. He's a little heartbreaker, no giving or taker. Funny thing is, he don't even know, can't tame it. Don't know about lonely, don't want a one and only. She'll get a little wild, have a good time, no strings. She don't know no sad song, so she hits that knee on. She's all tearing it up to an upbeat track. She ain't down with that slow hand, slow dance. No, that ain't her jam. She's a rock all night long. She don't know no sad song. Give her some of that tempo, she'll be letting them hips go. Hands in the air like she just don't care. Next thing you know, she's with the girls up top of the bar. Got the boys all falling hard. Well, I can't lie, it's kinda beautiful. She don't know no sad song, so she hits that knee on. She's all tearing it up to an upbeat track. She ain't down with that slow hand, slow dance. No, that ain't her jam. She's a rock all night long. She don't know no. She don't know no sad song, so she hits that knee on. She's all tearing it up to an upbeat track. She ain't down with that slow hand, slow dance. No, that ain't her jam. She's a rock all night long. She don't know no sad song. Oh, 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 oh. She don't know no sad song. Thank you very much. And
I don't even know.
I don't know what that is,
That
but
is.
well, it's like a COVID,
COVID.
We're not allowed to say high five, so we do that.
But
So-
you know what you can do though.
What?
You can go to the footy with 26,000 people, but you can't have a dance floor.
No,
Oh,
can't do
sorry,
that.
sorry. Speaking of footy, Tigers on tonight. Tigers and Port Adelaide. So
What's good?
yeah,
So yeah,
I
I
my best
I go
mate.
for Carlton, so yeah.
I stopped caring a long time ago.
So.
No, well, look, Puffy, my best mate, goes for Richmond, so I kind of want to see Port Adelaide win. No, okay, well, lovely people. We should go and live our lives, and you should go and live yours too. Be good at it. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, which isn't much.
Let's all get on here next week and
next week, anybody ever,
the anybody ever edition.
New song is coming out. New music video. That's exciting. I'm excited.
I'm so pumped. It's gonna be great. All right, well, have a great week, guys, and we'll see you next week.
See you guys. Be good.
All the best.